Rebs? Welcome to the Ivey League, presented by the Ole Miss Spirit and Riverland Roofing for all your roofing needs. I'm here with TJ Dudley today. TJ, how you doing?
Hello, Jared. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. So let the people know who you are, where you from, man.
Hello, I'm TJ Dottery. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. I just want to say thank you for having me today.
All right, so give me like a quick rundown of how you got here, how you ended up here.
I originally came out of high school. I signed to Clemson. Went through freshman year at Clemson. When you were at Georgia Tech, I think, actually.
Yeah, we were supposed to beat y'all my sophomore year.
I don't know about
It was
that.
there. 3-hour rain delay kind of pulled the momentum from us, but we was
Adversity.
Yeah, we was just talking about adversity today. We had Brian Kite come through, great motivational speaker, talking about adversity. So I'll give y'all one nugget. When opportunity increases,
It's on you today.
so does adversity. When opportunity increases,
So does
adversity increases. So
They were probably the first huge Power 5 school to offer me after my sophomore year. So after senior year, deciding I was committed to Oregon actually, and then
really,
yeah,
who was the coach at
Mario
Oregon?
Cristobal.
Cristobal. He's at Miami now.
Yeah, he had moved home. So once he had decommitted, Clemson came back around, and that was the first choice. So I just decided to go there.
So Oregon was where in your first bit of schools offering? Like they came in. They had to come in kind of early.
They came in kind of early. It was like
But
right after Clemson.
It started with Clemson, then you kind of blew up.
Yeah, Clemson was the first big one. And
Who
then
else were you looking into?
Bama came afterwards, and then LSU came, and then Florida and some of the other big SEC.
I'm telling you, he a dog. You a dog.
I want to be like.
I mean, I was an ACC merchant coming out of high school. That's pretty much all I had was all the ACC schools, couple
Really?
Big Ten schools. I had Tennessee, but man,
So what ultimately led you to Georgia Tech?
I knew I would play. That was the main thing. I didn't think I could make it a year and not play.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like I just love to play that much.
It's different.
It's the game. All right, so give me your welcome to college football moment, a big play you had maybe early on in the Clemson career.
I think it's week 2. We played Louisiana Tech. I didn't even know Trey Harris was on the team at this time.
Right.
I get in the game, and I get a backer internal blitz, and I come down. The guard blocks down, and I think I'm coming free. The tackle came. The tackle came down, put my face right in the dirt.
It's a cold world.
And he tried to jump on top of me, but I actually got up on time. Like I spinned around. And
You
got
had
up
to
on
spin
top,
before it.
spin off the ground, and got up real quick. But he tried to do me.
Is
bad.
that get back? That's get back. He fell on his face. So.
Yeah, he fell
that's
on his
get
face.
back.
But yeah, he did me bad. First play.
It'd be like that. It'd be like you ended up making any plays that game.
The second play, QB hurry. I should have got a sack. He got it off a little earlier, and then I made a couple tackles, but it was the end of the game.
Ain't nothing to it though.
Yeah.
I remember we played Clemson my freshman year at home and had the worst loss in Georgia Tech history.
Really? What was the score?
I think 72-7.
Wow.
Yeah, 7. We scored first though.
What was like the halftime speech? Like, give me the halftime speech when you're down. And
I don't
like, give me the halftime speech. Like, what was the coach saying?
You know, it was one of those. You know when they say like it's all about pride and you got to go out there and just keep fighting. It's a film game. We want to see who keeps playing hard.
Wow.
When they say stuff like that, like you know it's rough. But I mean, nobody was taking it serious though. It was. I'm looking to my right, my left, like Kilo back there. Cutting up and laughing, the other D lineman laughing in there, so rough.
Yeah, I know that was a huge difference from you because I know you came from a winning high school. So, yeah, I know that was a huge difference from you. Like,
yeah, very, very big difference when you are used to a certain type of culture, a certain type of football, and you come. That's why I came here. So, well, what was like the transfer portal situation like for you and pulling you to come here too?
Honestly, it's so crazy. Like after every Clemson game, I used to watch Ole Miss. Like after games, the 12:00 game, you get to watch other games. I used to always watch y'all, turn y'all on and watch y'all. So once I came and got in the portal, Pete was at Alabama during my high school time.
Right.
And I had a conversation with him or two in high school. So
True.
He came back around, and ultimately that's what led me to here. I always wanted to play in the SEC anyway.
And me too. That was a big driver for me too. It was like the situation doesn't have to be too much. I just want that SEC pedigree and logo to end up playing in the SEC.
Yeah.
what do you feel like is the major differences, like life-wise, football-wise, from the ACC to the SEC?
You can tell the difference of how highly football is started here in the SEC compared to the ACC. Although it's high, but like each and every week,
it was high for you. Right?
Yeah, you right about that.
Because I feel like Clemson is definitely a college town. Like they go hard. I grew up a Clemson fan. Been to plenty games as a kid. Yeah.
Wow.
So I started going with my buddy Noah after my dad passed away. His dad brought me, my brother, and then him and his older sister to a Clemson game when I was 8. I think they were playing South Carolina, so it was the state rivalry and this and that, and then it was when like CJ Spiller was still there, like
Coach Spiller.
Yeah, so it was insane environment, and then I have been going to games ever since. So I definitely think that's a lot different than my ACC experience. Did they
ever like even reach out, or did they ever?
Nah, man. Really? I met a couple guys when they were recruiting Barrett, just at the high school. But they never showed any real interest in me. So, but God has a plan, and I feel like it worked out.
Facts.
So, what are some crazy like Clemson stories you got at just the fans? Like, I feel like the fans are nutty because don't y'all storm the field every game?
Yeah, every home game they storm the field. So like, I remember one time a little kid came up to me and like he stripped me down out of everything. My head, just straight took it off.
It was a stick up.
He didn't even ask. Like he didn't even ask. He just took it off me, and it was a shocker, but it was cool because like I think that game I didn't even play, but the kids still knew who I was.
They don't care.
They don't care. It was awesome. And then coming down that hill.
What's that like? You ever trip?
That hill's way steeper than you think.
You tripped, nigga.
I'm gonna be honest. I take my time on purpose so I wouldn't fall. Because like you see a lot of guys like Dabo and guys jumping and going down.
Yeah, the jump is crazy.
Honestly, like I feel like I would have tore something. To be honest, like it's really steeper than you think. Like coming down there with cleats on, I was scared to take that chance.
I've walked up it and ran down it, but I feel like with the adrenaline pumping and you trying to look cool, and then it's 50 guys around you.
It's guys, you feel me? You might try to jump
the balloons, all that. Like
you might get distracted, bumped in the air. It was a lot of.
I'd have hit the deck a couple times. I ain't
I
gonna lie.
I always wanted to jump off of it, but I was too scared.
Clemson players touch this rock before they come in at the top of the stadium before they hit the hill called Howard's Rock, and apparently somebody stole a piece of it.
I think that happened like right before I got there. I actually heard about that too. So now they like keep a replica in like the facility and everything.
Okay.
So most of the time you see it's a replica until game time. That's when you see.
That's a replica whole time.
Like the one in the facility, yeah.
I probably touched the replica the whole time. I thought I was touching a real rock, or maybe I don't know. Who cares?
They got a real one too, but
yeah. So with your transition here, what are the first like things that you liked about being here, like about the defense, about the new situation, new players, new coaches and stuff? Like, what are some things you liked off the rip? Like, I can vibe with this.
Honestly, when I first got here and I met a couple of you guys, like you, Dart, JJ Pegues, a lot of the older guys, you guys just welcomed me in and took me in. And once we got to practicing, it was just, I could tell the energy, like you all love football. So like, I just knew I was in the right place, in the right environment. I
remember what it was like the first time I got to see you play for real. I was like, because I didn't know, and you were ineligible, so you weren't with us. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, like I wonder who's like over there going crazy, and then they're like, scout team player of the week, TJ, scout team player of the week, TJ. I'm like, damn. And then we came back together during the bye week, and we were just doing one spot, and I can't remember what it was. I just seen you flying around. I'm like, yeah, he gonna be like. I looked at JJ. I'm like, yeah, he gonna be like that.
I remember that exact practice because you ended up coming and say something to me. And I didn't know why, but I always thought about that. Like, I wonder what made you say that.
I can't even remember the play. I mean, what do you feel like are the highlights of your game, and maybe who you model yourself after? Like, what are the things that you like about your game?
I think the love for the game I have is probably like one of the biggest things. Like, I truly love the game. Like the hard parts, workouts, film, everything about it. I truly enjoy the game, and like it's a safe haven. Whenever I'm out there, I'm just always smiling. I'm having fun. True. So like I think that's what separates me. So like when I'm out there, I'm willing give it my all.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So you just a balls to the wall kind of guy.
Yeah.
So give me a play. Sack. Would you rather have a big sack, game-ending sack, or a big pick, like maybe a pick six, or I'll say strip sack, but you scoop that and take that to the crib?
Yeah.
Or a pick six?
I'm going pick six.
Pick six?
I gotta go pick six.
Okay.
Just because it's always good when once you catch the ball and you land on your feet.
What you gonna do when you get out there in space though?
I'm getting to the end zone. I'm getting to the end zone. My whole life, every time I caught a pick, I've scored. Like if I was landing on my feet, I've scored.
You getting busy with it?
My whole life.
You catching picks at the 10-yard line?
No,
walking in.
Wherever I catch it at, wherever I catch the ball at, if I land on my feet, I'm gonna score.
It's liable to go back.
It's liable to go back. Like meet me in the end zone.
Okay, that's what's up.
I heard you play the instrument.
I do.
An instrument.
I've been trying to pick back up the guitar, and I just got a new Acoustasonic from Fender, so that's kind of like it looked like an acoustic guitar. It's got a hole in it, so you can play it without an amp, but you could also plug it into an amp and change everything, and I don't know. It's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with it, but yeah, I played in middle school, and then I'm trying to pick it back up. You play anything?
Yeah, I play the piano.
Yeah, TJ hit me up. Let him know what you hit me up about. Let him know.
We thinking about. I'm telling you, starting the band. Starting the band. Yeah,
let me know.
The band. Now I'm glad you talked about that, honestly, because now I'm really motivated me to pick it back up.
How long you been playing?
I played since kindergarten.
Wow, so you play?
Yeah, like in elementary, I went to a magnet school, like an arts magnet school.
Wow, really?
So I had to pick out of a couple of different choices. So I picked piano and art, so I can draw a little bit too.
For sure.
And I played from kindergarten through 8th grade because I went to another magnet school in middle school and just stuck with the piano.
All right, so give me like a top 3 songs, your favorite 3 songs to play.
I played a lot of Beethoven. That was my.
You serious? Yeah,
I'm serious.
I'm not. I'm good, but you. I'm all right.
It was deep, honestly.
They played Beethoven.
Like the school I went to, like it was like I had a class period just for piano.
So tell me about that experience. Not a lot of people grew up at a type of school like that. Like I have no experience. Like we had, the option to be an orchestra, chorus, or play the guitar in middle school, but going to a school that specializes in that. What was that like?
It was cool, honestly. I mean, when it came to football, it was harder, but during the school, I mean, my parents pushed education hard, so like it was interesting, like going to each and every class, and then at the end of the day, the last period was either piano or art. So it was kind of cool. It was frustrating though sometimes. Yeah, because the teachers took it really, really serious.
I bet they did.
They took it really serious. Yeah. Like after school practices and classes, mandatory. It was serious.
Yeah, my mom was doing the whole drama thing in high school. She was really big into that.
Really?
And so I know that, they think about that the same way we think about sports.
Serious.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, they don't know anything about sports. You couldn't tell my mom, well now because watching me for sure, but back in the day, you know what I mean? Like going to rehearsal was like practice.
That was, yeah. And honestly, now that you mentioned that, that kind of created a lot of conflict in me in my life. So, in middle school, once I got to middle school, the magnet school I went to didn't have a sports team. So I had to play for a public sports team, but I still went to a magnet school.
How'd that work?
Luckily, my magnet school started an hour before public schools, so I get out an hour early and catch the bus to public school to go to practice. So
doubling up.
So the kids that I practiced with, I didn't know at first. I didn't go to school with them or anything. So during games for football and basketball season, people would be like, "Who is this kid?
Right.
He don't even go here." So a lot of people thought it was illegal. It was kind of funny.
So how was that building that relationship with them just through sport?
It was cool. It was cool.
That's what's up.
It was really cool. I just got to see 2 different sides of life at the same time. And then when it came to high school, that was when I really had to make a decision, if I was just going to stick with playing the piano and or actually be able to play football.
You okay, sir? I'm Jerry from C-Spire, and you're banging your head against our store window.
I'm trying to set up parental controls on my kid's phone, but it's too complicated.
Get Connect and Protect instead. Kids get the phone they want, and you get free guided setup to easily track their location and restrict content.
Oh, thank Thank you. Thank you.
New Connect and Protect. Just $30 a month with AutoPay. Only from C Spire. Customer inspired. Capable device required. See cspire.com for plan and promotion details.
What was your high school team like? Y'all was smooth?
We were really good.
Y'all were good?
We were really good.
What did y'all do with it, though?
Oh, we went to state twice, lost.
Damn.
It's bad.
Bad? Like lost bad or like?
Nah, like to the same team.
Damn.
So,
that's
really
rough.
That's what makes it bad.
Yeah, that's really rough.
That's what makes it really, really bad.
Was the state game the only time y'all played them each year? So it was like a rivalry, and we're waiting to the very end to get them again.
Yeah. And it's so funny. One year, my junior year, we played them. We play them in football, lose, come back and go play them in basketball and lose to them again.
Damn, that's tough.
The same exact.
For the people who don't know, TJ hoop too, and he's a stud on the court as well. You know, a little 1-2 punch right here.
I might be the best.
Little pick and roll.
I might be the best basketball player on Ole Miss football team. Besides, you know, my God, Jeff.
For sure.
You know, we're the best two on two.
Dynamic duo.
Nobody. I'm telling you, that's why nobody want to play us.
The pick and roll got too many options.
Like too many.
Too many options. Like I mean, because you know what to do with it. It could go to a lob. You could extend the drive. You know, get the defender on your back. It could be a wraparound pass around my guy. It could be a lay. You can rise up. You can punch those.
I'm saying. I'm punching it. And then that's what's so crazy because I can do all that, but then I got, you feel me, I got KD on side of me who can pull up from 3. They can't really contest them.
Right.
6'6". What's your wingspan?
Like 6'8".
Super
6'9".
long. Super long. Can't contest.
You can't.
And then if they,
and that's the thing though, with a guy like me, dead eye like that, you can have a hand in my face.
And it still don't matter.
It still
don't matter.
That's
what I'm saying. That's why we'll never lose. That's why it's gonna be. We really need to look into a tournament. Like
we really do. We really do. It's so many tournaments that need to be had. Golf tournaments, basketball tournaments, frisbee tournaments if you want it. I know they got frisbee.
I'm a really like he was talking about today, like being a competitor, a real competitor. So,
what spoke to you out of Brian Knight's speech today?
Once he got towards the end and got to talking about discipline and like internal discipline, and once he got to speaking about it in terms of us having it on our team and not allowing the coaches to set the standard rather than having us to set.
Just having us kind of be the enforcers, instead of them having to.
Instead of the coaches having to lead the way, like because like we're grown men, so like time to, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Step up and because we know what it takes. We all know what it takes. So I think we got a pretty mature team and veteran team. So.
For sure. And, you know, we all know the expectation. And that was, you know, the biggest deal when pulling guys out of the portal like yourself. And even like myself, just going and getting guys that share that same type of mindset, share that same type of drive, and guys that assimilate quickly to the culture.
Right. And that's what I love about here. Like, we out of the guy, like a lot of people bash the portal, but we tend to take a lot of guys that like they have great character and know what it takes, and they're all in. So.
Nah, for sure. So where are you excited to play this year? I know we got some new stuff on our schedule this year.
I'm excited to play in the swamp.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
Turn the Vaught. Turn the swamp to the Vaught.
To the Vaught, for sure.
Turn the Vaught to the swamp.
Go to
turn the swamp to the Vaught.
Turn the swamp to the Vaught.
Yeah.
Then we can go to Death Valley.
Yeah.
Turn that to the Vaught. Lock him up.
Oh, yeah. I'm going back thinking Clemson.
Nah.
Definitely go turn Death Valley to the Vaught.
Definitely go there.
Definitely go turn Death Valley. You got to bring the Magnolia back home.
Please. Got to.
It's
a fact. It's mandatory.
It's just, it feels different when
that flower.
It feels different when you have it.
Then you
keep having it.
It was great.
From like not having it, then going back and getting it.
You know what I mean? That was the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
And I didn't even play, and that was the best feeling ever.
Yeah, that was a good one. And I mean, we own for how it went my first year down here.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
Man, we played a really good first half. I actually had a sack right before halftime. That I felt like kind of gave us momentum and was gonna be like, you know, something that was gonna push us into the second half. And then I don't know, Jaden just came out firing on all cylinders. We made him look like prime Michael Vick, just toting the rock all over the yard. So yeah, they kind of pulled away towards the end. You started to hear Neck play a few times, right? And we're doing God knows what, however they call it. But yeah, no, it was definitely humbling.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to get back
for sure. Valley. Got to. So what's one thing like you're excited for? Like what's some things you're excited for this upcoming season?
Man,
personal and team wise.
Personal. I'm just excited to keep getting better, man, and keep. I'm at a period where it's about refining my game and finding the like smallest details where I can just create an advantage and create separation for myself. But as a team, man, I'm really excited to see what some of the new transfers are talking about and building a new, defense, because we've had a different defense, at its core every year since I've been here.
Agreed.
So just, seeing what all the new guys are talking about and figuring out how we play well together and who bounces off who and whose night is whose night is super exciting to me, because I just, I want to see us all eat, man.
Yeah, man, I'm super excited.
Yeah, so where are you excited, or who are you excited to play most? Like, give me like a top 3 teams where it's like, okay, I definitely want to get at those.
Georgia at home.
For sure.
That's number 1. LSU away. That's 2. Mm-hmm. And then I go Florida. And then if I give you a 4, Oklahoma. Yeah, I'm excited to play them 2 at home.
Yeah, I kind of wish we got them away.
Me too. That's why I put Florida in front of them, just because we play them at home. I wish we did go play them away too.
Yeah, no, that's going to be insane.
So what's your favorite? Road games or home games?
Yo, at A&M?
That's what I'm saying.
When you hear that cannon for the first, shook me to my core.
I've heard plenty of stories about that.
Because we ran out the tunnel. Ran out the tunnel, and then you know how we'll go past our sideline a little bit into the end zone.
Yeah. And
guys are taking knee and pray.
Yeah.
We're down there. Boom, I say my little quick prayer. Get up, turn around. Boom.
Wow.
Is the game going to get canceled? What was that? Somebody just dropped a bomb.
Crazy.
And it was the cannon the whole time. And I was not expecting that. So that Kyle Field, that was an insane experience. But I definitely got to give it to the Vaught.
Yeah.
I got to give it to the Vaught. I love playing at home. The stuff we do, like before the fourth quarter, the light shows and all that, just the way the crowd, the stripe game is insane. Like, love looking up there and seeing the stripe game, and just the way they ride for us, man. Like, I love playing at home.
That's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's definitely awesome. I remember my first time. I think my first game here watching y'all play was when we played LSU. And I didn't even get to be on the sideline for that game. I was in the stands that game. It was awesome.
I feel like it might have even been more awesome from the stands.
I think that's what made it so much awesome. Yeah. It was, that game was crazy.
Yeah, that game was insane. Was crazy. Man.
I was ready to come to the sideline.
Speaking of LSU, my candidate for the cover picture of NCAA would be Jaden Daniels right now.
You think so?
Yeah. Who would you slap? Would you go old school or would you go current player or like recent years?
I was kind of a fan of like the recent years, how they thought about like putting a couple of the Heisman from the recent years or something like that.
So who would you like to see? Who would you put your money on seeing on the cover?
I probably had to get it to Jaden won high. I had to get it to Jaden.
Just because he's the most recent Heisman
that's what I'm
winner.
Saying. I think that's the most respect. I think that would be the right thing to do, honestly, to end all the.
I mean, they could get TJ Dottery on the cover if they felt like it.
I think the better candidate would be you. I think the better candidate would be
you. Did you sign up yet? I know that they sent all the stuff out.
I need to. Yeah. I actually don't know where to go. I need to look into that.
I'm not the biggest email guy either.
I'm be honest. I'm horrible at email. I need to really step my game up.
I think we got a couple months to get it signed. I definitely will be signing and trying to get it to the game.
I have to.
Give me your overall.
Oh, if I'm gonna give you
give me what you think your overall is, and give me what EA think you think EA is gonna go for as far as your overall. Okay.
Me personally, I'm gonna give myself 85 through like 88.
I like that.
Me personally, but EA, I'm just praying for 75, 80.
Listen, I like EA to give you a 74. I'd like EA to give you a 74 in my mind. If they have it like Madden where it'll change throughout the year, I think you end the year easily in the high 80s.
Yeah.
In my mind.
For sure.
Easily.
I think so, yeah. Especially with the updates, yeah.
Especially with the
What
updates.
about you?
I mean, I feel like EA is gonna come crazy. I think I'm not gonna get what I feel like I deserve. I just feel like I'm not on EA's radar.
Yeah.
You know, so I can see myself for EA giving me like an 83 out the gate, like a mid to low 80 out the gate by the end of the season. You know, I'm definitely trying to crack 90s. Though.
That's what I want.
I'm definitely trying to crack 90s.
They gave Travis a 99, I think.
But listen, by the end of the season is what matters. Like
facts.
Like how you came and played your first game for us at the end of the season. What was that experience like?
That was awesome. That was awesome considering like my first ever college game was at the Atlanta Stadium.
Yeah.
So like now that I came here, my first game was at the Atlanta Stadium.
It's poetic.
It was cool.
It's poetic.
It was awesome. Just the experience, honestly. Even going in, I didn't even know I didn't know I was gonna play it. Mm-hmm. So I was just excited to be there, honestly. Like
close to home too. You had a lot of people travel.
Yeah, I did. I did. A lot of fam came out, and I had already told them like, "Hey, I don't know how. I don't know if I'm gonna play. I'm just excited to be here, especially special teams. That's what I was excited for, special teams." And then
that's y'all, man. Y'all for y'all who just aren't like I haven't been on a football team at a high level for a guy to say something like that. It's something that I just gotta just speaks to your character and just being a guy who just goes out there and loves special teams and puts, crazy amounts of effort into special teams like that shit. It just says a lot about you as a person, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. You was out there freaking it.
Man, I was just having fun, man. I was having fun out there, honestly, man. It was cool. It was really cool. It was a cool experience.
What was it like playing? We were light at that jack position. Mm-hmm. Having said opt out, so they asked you to come down a little bit in the box and play off the edge. What was that like?
It was fun. Honestly, I haven't did that in a while, So that was a different experience like that. Throughout the bowl, just going through each practices, trying to keep staying slow one day at a time and learn it truly learn the position. Mm-hmm. That was really fun. I got stressed out a couple times, but by the end of the week before game time, I was ready.
It felt like you caught on fast, like being in meetings with us. Mm-hmm. It felt like you were catching on fast. You were asking good questions, and you played your ass off. No matter where you at. I thought you had corner.
I feel
like you made some shape.
I feel like I would too. I feel like I would too, but that was cool though. Then especially playing with y'all. Like playing beside y'all down there, that was cool. That was real cool.
Yeah, get different down there in the trenches.
Every time I looked up, you was in that backfield. Every time I looked up,
it's a whole different vibe. It's a whole different
vibe. Like, yeah, it's totally different. Like you see the game from a different view down there, considering playing from a stack backer. It's totally different.
It's a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker, and a lot of linemen don't get their credit for how smart you got to be. Yeah. And just how much intuition you got to have playing down there. But, yeah, man, if I could play from depth, every now and then, I would like to, man. It seems fun.
Honestly,
to just dissect and watch stuff happen.
Exactly like you said, it's way quicker down there. So, that's what I think. I think that was the biggest thing. Yeah. That's what separates it. Really, just being that stack, being able to see what's going on before you really make a decision.
It's got to feel crazy on a run-through, though.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
That's got to feel insane.
It's awesome. Sometimes it feels like it's so insane that it feels wrong. Yeah. It's like it was too free.
Right.
It was too free. But when I was at Jack, like you said, it was so quick. They'll get up on you so quick. That was probably the biggest
big
thing.
Dudes too, man.
They were huge.
Those Big Ten guys.
They were big. They were
big country strong guys.
Big country guys, man. But it was good. I felt like I held my own down there.
No, you did, man. You're gonna hold your own going forward into this year. I appreciate you being on, man. That was great. Super excited about getting to play with you. Shouts out to Riverland Roofing for all your roofing needs and the Ole Miss spirit. Thanks, TJ.
Thank you.
Oh, my guy.